notification that I'm live?
What? Who's that?
It's your cousin and he's on Candy.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Oh, hi, Monica. How you doing? Andrew, turn that light on in there, please.
Okay.
I'm going to have to end up peeling this countertop up and relaying it because it's bubbling everywhere.
I told you that was one of the projects I want to do, but we ain't got the money right now.
Well, it's not that it's going to cost money. It's I just need to get some more wood glue and be able to do it that way.
Yeah, and then if you accidentally break a piece or something, then we're gonna have a.
I won't do that. I know how to do it
Mhm.
without breaking it.
Oh, effort.
You know, Kelly,
Yeah, I was patting her tail and she clawed me. Ow. Yeah.
she's been whiny lately about something.
She crabby. Her ears are horrible. I gotta find a way to get her ears fixed.
Yeah. So how have you been, Monica?
I think she left again.
No, there's 3 watching.
You and me just being on bitch train today, huh? Is that what it is?
Hi, Ruby. How are you? We are doing crunch wraps.
Crunchwrap Supremes.
Homemade crunch wraps. I'm doing the homemade tortilla thing. I'm not doing the crunch wrap is the thing from Taco Bell basically that you get. It's round and flat. It's got a soft tortilla shell on the outside, and then it's got all the fixings on the inside, but it's also got a hard shell as well. So I'll make my tortillas and thawing out the meat and cooking it at the same time. So, how's everybody been? How was your Christmas? Something. It's like a tostada, um, but it's a tostada that's basically wrapped as well on the inside. It's a tostada on the inside, and flour tortilla and stuff like that wrap, on the outside. So,
Don't they have Taco Bell up there? What she got?
hi Marie. Yeah. How you doing, Miss Marie? So I get to use one of my new bowls that I got. Everybody thinks it's funny because uh, usually you get guys for Christmas or a birthday gift something simple like um, a tie or a shirt or something like that. I like kitchen stuff, so I ended up getting this nice mixing bowl set um, for Christmas yesterday. So
We also got a steam cleaner.
yeah, we got a steam cleaner. We got a bunch of other stuff, but oh yeah, it's a nice set too. It was kind of cheap at Walmart. I know that, but it's the Better Homes and Gardens. It's got the lids. It's got the little condiment cups, bowls. A bunch of those. I like that idea. More measuring spoons and cups. Can't never have enough of those. And then a couple more bowls. And a strainer. So it all fits nicely inside of each other. I like metal mixing bowls. They really hold up. If you're using them a lot, they really hold up well. So I'll just use my new measuring cup too, since it's here. So, how was everybody's Christmas? Did you guys get what you wanted? Spend the time with the family and friends that you wanted to spend with?
Ruby didn't have a good one. She said she's going to leave it at that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ruby. Sorry you didn't have a good one. 1 teaspoon.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I do too. Tablespoons all at once.
Well, you got our Galaxy Note 9.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Are you you managing with that pretty good? Figuring everything out okay? She said her husband got it for her. Aw, I'm sorry, Ruby. Well, you know what? You're here with family now, and that's what matters. I love you guys.
She's learning. That's what Marie said.
So if y'all don't know already, making homemade tortillas is really easy. It's as simple as water, olive oil, or any kind of oil if you don't like olive oil, salt, and flour. That's all it is. No, Ruby. You know what? Next year I may, or even next Thanksgiving, one thing I've wanted that seems or sounds interesting to me, um, or sounds fun, would be to have a YouTube Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. And what I've thought of is having a live stream, and whatever that person's having, if that person can't have a good Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner that day, preparing a meal and having it sent to them. And if anybody, can't, go with their family or friends, doesn't have anybody else to be around, then they can join the YouTube Thanksgiving, the YouTube Christmas, because everybody needs to be able to sit down to a good meal and chat with their friends and family. And you know what? This is my YouTube family. I love you guys, and I'll do anything I can to see you guys have a good holiday. So if things end up working out next year with my website, and I can get enough donations and stuff like that, then those that can't have a good Thanksgiving with friends and family, then I'll make it that way. Because everybody deserves to have a good Thanksgiving. Everybody deserves to have a good Christmas. I don't care who you are.
Did you not get towels?
No, I went up to the register and went to go swipe them, and I couldn't find the UPC code on them anywhere. And that place was so busy, so many people behind me in line, that I just said, screw it.
Monica says she's moving in, you can cook.
thought you were moving down to Texas, Monica. What happened with that? Or are you just going to visit? How's Chris been doing? This is tortilla dough. Real simple, real easy. Pat it down on some flour.
Point your camera down so they can see.
My hands are kind of floury. I can't touch the camera at the moment.
Do you want me to move it down?
Sure. She's gonna move it down that way y'all can see. I'm just making it into a big ball, making it so it's not so sticky. I'll take my knife, cut it in half. I don't have a dough cutter, so I just use a regular knife. Always have. Cut that in half. Cut the other one in half. And I cut these in half too. I'm gonna get 8 tortillas out of this.
I think Ryan and me will only eat one.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably eat 2, Andrew will eat 2, Bradley might eat 2.
Enchilada sauce recipe, tamale recipe. Well, it depends on what kind of tamales you're making. If you're having, are you talking about enchiladas or tamales? Because tamales don't really have a sauce. They cook inside of a corn husk.
Probably talking about enchiladas.
Enchiladas, you roll up and put sauce all over the top. It's a red sauce generally. So I've got my 8 pieces of dough. Flatten it out. I want these round because I'm making crunch wraps. So oh, you want a sauce in the meat.
And wouldn't you just use the enchilada sauce?
No, tamales are different.
I don't know. I don't eat tamales. I never had them. First time having enchiladas when you made it.
Yeah, I know. I will look up. If you want to email me, Ashley can put my email. And I will look up a few recipes for a good sauce. Or if you want to go onto my new website, aimsonline.net, and make a free membership and send me a question or a comment or something on one of my posts on there, I can get back to you there.
You're gonna have to make sure those are really big because they have to wrap all the way around everything.
I know.
We didn't really go through much flour, did we? Or is that the second bag?
That's the second bag, I believe. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, I created a new website for everybody who likes to cook and bake and wants to be able to get into a forum type website where there's lots of articles and posts about food and baking and cooking, and wants to be able to talk to one another and get ideas on recipes. That's what I've set it up for. And I don't have many articles on there right now because I am leaving the majority of that to those of you that want to sign up for a little $5 a month membership. And there's going to be challenges and competitions between members with prizes. There's going to be all kinds of things going on. So it's going to be well worth $5 a month. I'm just, because of the holidays, I haven't heard any responses quite yet. But I'm going to be joining up with some companies to... Oh, hi, Freaky Geek. How are you? To get people discounts on everyday items, cooking items, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be well worth it. I haven't had any bad comments about it. And the competitions alone are going to be fun. And the fact of being able to talk to people in general to get ideas. I've got a couple people already getting ready to help me with, if you do the $5 a month membership, you'll be able to have access pretty much any time to talk to somebody that would really know what they're talking about on a subject. Like if you have questions about like
tamales question.
Yeah, like tamales or something. Or you're trying to get an idea on a recipe and you don't know exactly what you're doing with it and you want live help, somebody to talk to via video chat or Skype or on the phone or text, constant help, then that'll be there too. No, Freaky. This is tortillas. I'm making them rather large for. I'm making crunch wraps, homemade crunch wraps. So, sorry. And these homemade tortillas are so much better than anything that you can buy in the store because you know exactly what's going in them. You don't have all those preservatives and all that crap going into it to try to keep them healthy. Try to keep them edible. And this is what?
It said, "Oh, crunch wrap." I was hearing some kind of trap.
Okay. Who was that?
Freaky.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Figured you'd be the one to say that, Freaky.
It's a bad hearing and I'm silly.
Do what?
Said bad hearing and I'm silly.
Oh, okay. Bad hearing. We'll chalk it up to that. So I'm not going to be able to use this because it's too small. Want to make me some coffee. Because of the state of our car still at the moment, I walked up to Walmart today, about a 1.5 mile walk, and got what I needed to be able to hopefully get the car going, and that's a battery charger. Because I can't seem to know anybody that has either jumper cables or a battery charger. And because of that...
And our neighbor's never home.
Yeah, and my neighbor is never home for me to be able to get our battery in up to the store, the automotive store. So I went and I got a battery charger, so it's charging. It's a little trickle charger, but it's better for something like that that's like totally discharged. I don't want to put too much in it and fry it all at once because it's kind of a cheaper battery, but it's hopefully it works good. So I have to let that charge overnight. And then go out there tomorrow and see if things worked. So I've got my griddle heating up. What was that?
Freaky, jumping rope sounds better than jumping cables.
Oh, you're on one tonight, aren't you, freaking geek?
Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like.
Somebody had a good Christmas.
I need to slow down, bug.
I got speed on me.
Our son Andrew had an amazing Christmas. Well, we all went up to families,
With the help of family and friends.
and with the help of friends and family, and you guys were a big help. Andrew was able to get an Xbox One for Christmas,
S. Xbox One S.
and it really helps out because he's big into Minecraft and some other games, and that are rather educational, that will help him with his attention span. And normally kids are like zoned in on that thing, and it's not good for the parents. Well, in our case, getting him to zone in on something like that is a really good thing. And this is tortilla, pre-cooked.
Game's over, dude.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be well big enough. Okay, Marie.
What's this game called?
run
Why aren't you running?
because there's there's traps and people over here are operating those traps. So you have to avoid those traps. Ooh, jump.
So I'm just cooking these on my griddle. It only takes about, well, depending on the temperature, up to a minute, maybe 30 seconds, and you come off with a beautiful handmade tortilla.
Oh, we have no sour cream.
What?
Did you get sour cream?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't have the time to be able to do this, because it does take a little time,
You can always buy the big burrito size shells and use those.
Oh, I finished.
Yep. The ninth place. You got 30 seconds left.
By the time you get here, you will be finished.
now one thing about homemade tortillas is until they cool off and you're able to slap it between your hands, they're going to be pretty floury on the outside. So
I'm putting on here.
you have to roll them out real good. Keep it in a circle type pattern. Doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, you can always cut it down into a big circle. Dancing type of what? Thick sauce and dish dip. No, I'm not making a dip.
No, I told her we're gonna make taco dip.
Oh, okay, okay. No, it's basically salsa, refried beans, and cheese all put together is what that dip is. So did you have a good Christmas, Freaky Geek?
Finally.
Good. I'm glad you did. It was good. Went to family's house and spent some quality time with them.
I found this.
What's wrong?
Nate.
What?
He
What?
found you on YouTube.
How did you find me on YouTube?
I don't know.
Oh, I just put this thing down
Oh, because it's synced to my phone under my email, and it.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't care if he watches. I mean, he sees me right here.
Right. Render's on. Can you hear me?
What?
Render's here.
Oh, hi, Renda. How are you? I am right now doing homemade tortillas, and we're doing homemade crunch wraps. So, how was your Christmas? It was just okay? Yes, they're going to be really big, Monica, because I'm wrapping them over a corn shell.
And then stuffing them with food.
You'll see it when I get it done. Why they have to be so big. And yes, Brenda, you said fancy because I'm making homemade tortillas. The reason I do that is for one, something like what I'm making, you can't buy tortilla shells big enough.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can, but
The burrito size ones. at the
they're
store.
like expensive. And I always try, if I can, to make stuff homemade. I make homemade biscuits. I make homemade tortillas, and when I can, breads. Because I wanted to put it over the turkey. That's why. Well, they were going to leave, have it left out, but they decided to leave it over instead. No, it's not really a lot of work. I mean, if you want really good homemade food, it's not. It's well worth it because I don't know if you've ever had homemade tortillas. Um, if you haven't, you have to because they're a lot better than store bought by far. A lot of people, oh, I can't really taste the difference. Yeah, you can because it doesn't have all those preservatives and sugars and crap in it that's in all the tortillas that you get from the store. Because they have to put stuff in it to sit on the shelf for 6 months. And look how beautiful that tortilla is.
Country's here.
Hey sis. I'm sending your cookies out tomorrow. I'm sorry it's been late, but they're done. And I'm gonna send them out tomorrow for you. Today I had to walk up to Walmart. I ended up getting a battery charger for my car so that I can actually start it. So, how was your Christmas, sis? Always have to make that grand entrance. Wow, how do I have 11 people in here tonight? Wow. Thank you guys. If you could, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me.
Okay, I think it's after this one. Yes, it's after this one.
I think one of these days, instead of having a baker's pen like this, I want to get a French rolling pin. Those are nice to be able to roll out dough like this, but I don't have the money for that right now. That's a luxury to have.
Why do I gotta take care of your son? He doesn't want to eat.
Oh, it's just not fun.
No, he wants junk food.
We ended up getting Andrew a Tamagotchi for Christmas. If you don't know what that is, if you were a kid in the 90s, it was the little pet that you got, electronic pet, they put on your keychain, and you had to feed because it would poop, or clean up its poop. You would feed because it would be hungry, or put to sleep because it was tired. And then after a week, you got tired of it and forgot about it, lost it, and it died. And then you were upset because it had to start all over again. That's what that is. And it's going to help show him a little bit of responsibility because he's got to keep up on it. Got that done.
After this one, that's the fun one. No, that's the one. Okay, why is it? Nate.
Well, no, sis, I just said that's, a French pen it's a wooden pen. It's generally made of a hard oak or something, and it's only about this big around. And it's tapered, and it's a French pen, and it allows you to get really, really, really thin for like noodles, pastas. Well, noodles and pasta are the same thing. You want to do anything that you need to roll out really, really thin. Those French pens are really nice. You can get a lot of weight on them and really thin out, and they're long.
Ricky said you need to live in Paris to use that kind of pen. No? No, Ricky has a cat that's demanding attention at the top of the stairs. So they'll be right back.
Yeah, those stone pens are really nice, but I don't have $50 to spend on a rolling pin. If not more. That's the cheap ones. So
You got Chef Cotoletta is from Italy.
well, thanks for joining my live stream. I appreciate you.
Okay, and Tree Girl says that she found one that's only $10 and she'll text you the link.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Because I'm always rolling stuff out really thin. Or got it, sis? I'll take a look at it. It's on Amazon or something. You know how you like Amazon. We're eBay people here. Okay. Have you gone to look at my website yet, sis? No.
The site is called Hey, I bought several things from him.
I know you're an Amazon freak, sis, but it's okay.
Shanna just came on.
Hi, Shanna. How are you?
She forgot. Monica forgot.
How did you... I told
She
you.
wasn't paying attention to chat that day.
Apparently not. I even told you about I was going to do a shameless plug on your live stream that day for my new website. You said okay. Do what?
.net, right?
Yeah. Okay, okay. True. That is true. And you know, the forgetful thing comes with age, so Ashley did. To make it a link you have to put www.
I am. It didn't work.
Or https : here. And it's not wanting to link it.
Yeah.
You guys get the idea.
They can type it in the URL.
And the reason it has that name is because I love cooking, okay? And this website is based on cooking, baking, everything that has to do with being in the kitchen. And it's something I love to do, and it's something that I integrate my family into and everything. And you guys are my online family. And I want my online family that has the same interests. It's all part, everybody comes together. And it's a big family for each other. Only thing about making homemade tortillas is you get flour everywhere. And how many times have you woken up not regretting anything, sis?
Can't remember.
It's called selective remembering. It's like some people have selective hearing. Country's got selective remembering.
Selective memory. says punch me.
You have a good night, Shanna.
Better watch your back.
You what?
Andrew.
How do I get diamond armor? I got diamond armor now.
No, you have diamond armor and diamond money.
Oh wow, that's a lot of gold.
Everybody got quiet. What happened?
It's not fair.
And Freaky said they started thinking.
Start drinking.
Thinking.
Oh, thinking. What are you thinking? Are you pondering the universe?
I said, oh no, we in trouble. You got flour all over you.
That's what happens when you cook.
Working on a lap blanket for a friend. I can't deal with Freaky. Oh, Freaky.
So do you crochet a lot?
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought she was talking about an animal.
Oh, no.
I'm tired. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm entitled to be tired. Oh, you knits and crochets.
Oh, cool.
Nothing wrong with that. Mine cooks and cleans.
And I sew. You're a crafty dude, huh? Nothing wrong with guys knitting and crocheting. Cooking and cleaning, doing laundry. That's one thing I hate doing is laundry. I don't mind throwing it in the washer and dryer, but once it comes out of the dryer, I want nothing to do with it until I'm putting it on.
I know.
Something has wrinkles in it, put it in the dryer for about 10 minutes to fluff up. Good to go.
That looks like a dark hole in it.
And two people are surviving.
I need an apron. Anybody got an extra apron you can send me?
Sis has to go play at musical dogs and plug her phone in.
Oh, musical dog. Have fun. I'll still be here, probably for a little bit.
The one I will put down.
You splattered water on me.
I love you.
I love you.
Took about an hour, but I got 8 tortillas made. And total mess. But Ashley can clean up.
Ah.
No, I'll clean it up. Gotta have my coffee real quick first though. Everything's done. I just need to assemble the crunch wraps and then so I'm going to take a minute. I got flour in the hoodie, that way it looks like you've done some baking juice with her.
Oh, I just washed it, jerk butt.
Put it in the dryer, it'll fluff off.
I'm gonna fluff you off. And not in the
I
way you
hope
like
so.
it. And no, you will not like it.
So I'm gonna take a minute.
They got quiet again.
Yeah, you guys got quiet. There's still.
I think Frankie started thinking again.
What are you thinking about? Can't be thinking in my stream. Come on.
Oh, Monica came back.
Hi, Monica.
She said, I'm here. Oh, she said she never left.
Well, how come you haven't been talking? See, that's the things I'm talking about. Oh, you talk all the time. Don't give me that. I see you in other live streams chatting up a storm, cracking everybody up. Come on, Freaky Geek.
Keeps getting timed out.
You what?
Keeps getting timed out.
Oh, you do? Oh yeah, you're typing too fast. Try to type too fast. That's why you get timed out. So hopefully this battery charger I bought works. It's 15 bucks. It's a little trickle charger. Yeah, I don't know why. It does that on not every stream, but some streams it does that on.
Ow. I poked myself in the forehead with my nail.
Naps can get expensive these days. Everything's going up in price, especially naps. Yeah, we've got 3 kids on our house for the next couple of days. So naps are scarce around here too.
when you assemble it, you put the cheese down,
Okay.
then you put the meat on top, and then you lay the shell on, and then you lay your sour cream on the top of the shell, and you lay your lettuce and your tomatoes down.
Okay.
I never nap. I doze off unexpectedly. Me too.
So these are the tostadas we're using. They are the least preservative ones I could find. And they are corn, flour, canola oil, and turmeric for the color of it. So it's just as good as making them homemade. I mean, but the basic idea of making these, you take corn flour, you mix it with some water so it forms a dough. Then you toss it in a frying pan with a little bit of oil in it and it fries up. Oh, that's how it was for me this morning. Wow, we didn't get to bed till what time did we sleep? 1 o'clock?
About that, yeah.
We didn't get home. We got home
About 6:30.
about 6, but our son, with his Christmas present, we ended up staying kind of late.
No,
And that's our fault, but
I had a hot potato.
oh yeah. We had to set it up and make sure everything worked right.
Setup part was kind of hard because we had to figure out logins and passwords and all that fun crap.
Did anybody get any fun toys? It's not really instructions per se for one of these things. It's an Xbox One, and it's Minecraft edition because he's addicted to Minecraft. We got a really good deal on it, and he's spaced out in it right now. So got an air fryer. Yeah, frying air is kind of pointless. All you got to do is you got a hair dryer. It heats air up to the same idea.
I burnt ours. I caught ours on fire.
Yeah, Ashley burnt our air fryer. We had to throw it away. It was sitting on the stove, and she turned the burner on. She
No, I
turned the-
pushed it back and the burner turned on its own.
Oh, she pushed it back in the
6.
knob. I guess it pushed the knob on just enough, and it
Yeah, don't put it on your stove because you'll catch it on fire. Put it on your counter. Leave it on your counter.
Oh yeah, it was really good. It worked amazing to fry stuff with, but oh, it's just the rest of that link. Okay. Some things you have to use a little bit of oil with. I mean, just like a teaspoon of oil. It's not the same. It's not exactly the same as cooking it in a fryer. But you get used to the taste of it, and it tastes really good. It's basically the same thing as cooking in a convection oven. You know how you have toaster ovens for small things you don't want to put in your big oven? That's what an air fryer is. It's basically a small convection oven that you don't want to, you don't have a big convection oven. Use an air fryer. It's the same premise. It's the same thing as using a convection oven, Monica. All it is it's a burner with a fan, and it blows hot air around. That's all it is. Power consumption for the grilled turkey sandwich. Cool. I look at it this way. The use that you get out of an air fryer, the price that it costs to buy an air fryer, makes up for the cost that it would to use your convection oven in a year. Air fryers can be, depending on the kind of air fryer you get, $100, $200. You're going to spend, that's going to be your power consumption on that convection oven for the time it takes to cook something, periodically. Because not everybody uses their oven every day. I'm not using my oven for this meal. So, to me, the price difference isn't that drastic.
But for those like me who is not supposed to have the greasy foods.
Yeah. Well, you could just toss it on a sheet pan and if you had a convection oven.
We don't. We have a regular oven.
Okay, so I am going to attempt to assemble these. Without bacon. Bacon, the way I cook bacon. What's that from?
Another one.
Oh. There. No, I keep bacon on tap here. We just had bacon and eggs for breakfast this morning. Bacon, generally what I do, because we have so many people that love bacon here in this house, I cut my bacon in half, toss it in a pot, stir it up, let it cook for about 15-20 minutes, and it's done. So you're bad at grilling food then. No, but it can answer the questions your tongue has. If it's grilled the right way. Okay. So do you want me to put this in the meat?
This
So I
goes
put-
on the shell, then the meat.
Okay. So here's my tortillas I made. This is Aldi's brand cheese dip. Peanut butter on a taco thing? No, come on. I know some people are weird like that, but So tomato.
Did you get my black olives?
I asked you to remind me of what else you needed, and
I told you in a text message. And I also had it in the recipe.
I forgot. Even Monica says yuck on olives. What?
Frankie said sorry to those you who like olives. So I said no olives equal lifesaver.
Olives are nasty.
No, they're not. They're yummy.
I like olive oil, but olives I can't do. I'm missing it.
He said, pickles way back when was the sure sign of a bun in the oven. No idea what it meant if a guy liked them, though.
Depends on the kind of pickles. If it's the bread and butter ones, means you're drinking a beer. If it's the hamburger dill slices, means you're having a hamburger. If they're chopped up real fine, means they're probably on a hot dog. Okay, so there's tomatoes.
And I just have it in the dish as is with tea.
Well, I guess you're not having a hamburger or a hot dog or a beer.
You want to get that to Steve?
Yeah.
Is that me?
What?
So nope, the only thing I don't like in that list is the beer unless it has root in it.
Root.
Root beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not much of a beer drinker either.
lettuce smells like dirt?
No.
I can smell the dirt.
All rinsed off. What?
Said I would say I don't drink, but then I would be fibbing as I drink a lot of tea.
What kind of tea do you like?
Tea with rum, tea with schnapps, Long Island iced tea. Hot tea that cools down if I forget it.
My drink of choice of coffee. That's my drink of choice. Makes you cough? Really?
Food forest.
Hey, how's it going, Howie?
Fricky's round up.
Yeah. How was your Christmas, Howie?
Yes, how yours was. He said awesome.
It was great. Got to spend time with family and had a great time. I am just making some homemade. What are these again?
Crunchwrap Supremes.
Crunch wraps. You know those things you get at Taco Bell. Made homemade tortillas to go with them. Because homemade is always best in my eyes. Oh, broken one.
We never saw him.
Looks like a lot of these are broke. Go figure one on the very bottom is not broke. Okay. So
Ricky
now,
said those are large chips there. I said it's for the big mouths in the world.
it is a large chip, but it's not salted.
No, they don't need to be salted. They're
They're actually
not made
really
for
good.
that.
Wow. So now sour cream, lettuce, and tomato.
Sour cream, lettuce, and tomato. And then you close it all up, and then you grill it and seal it. And you could sprinkle cheese down and lay it on top of the cheese so it seals it closed.
Okay.
Freaky got a nice warm sweater.
What's that?
Freaky got a nice warm sweater.
Aw. Was it one of those ugly Christmas sweaters? Or was it an actual nice sweater?
Just an everyday sweater.
Oh, nice.
He also got 10 pounds that he has to work on losing.
I think that's a little bit of all of us. We went to my in-laws, Ashley's parents, and her mom made ribs for Christmas dinner. They're actually really good.
You ate a rack and a half.
No, I ate about a rack.
No, because you had a half a rack at Mom's, and then you came home and ate another rack.
No, it wasn't a full rack that I had. Wasn't even close.
There was a rack and a half left in the pan, and then when we went to bed, there was only half of a rack left. You ate a rack.
I don't think I ate that much.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I had a rack and a half of ribs yesterday.
You were super hungry yesterday for some reason. I had about a half a rack within a 3-hour time period.
Yeah. Well, it was something that was cooked. So you're close. Or it could be a medieval torture device. The rack. Oh, wow. You do much fishing, Howie? Oh, thank you. Yeah, these are homemade Crunchwrap Supremes, homemade tortillas. I didn't do the corn tortillas because I don't have corn flour, but and I fold it as carefully as possible without trying to break the tortilla because it's gotten a little crunchy.
Okay. I'm gonna box it.
And I take it. That's that. Spray. Normally I would use butter, but I don't have any butter right now.
That's where you want to.
Well, I would have quite a bit of a gamey taste. I've put on a few pounds over the holidays, so I'll be really fatty. Wouldn't be the best choice.
It's not closing all the way.
No, they're not big enough. Where's all my plates?
What plates?
I've only got one red plate up here.
Sink.
Oh.
Cup. Dishwasher?
Nope.
It's the only place it could be, honey. Andrew, where'd you put the plates when you put the dishes up?
Where are you supposed to go?
Where are they go?
Above the sink.
Well, I don't know where the red plates are. Oh, really? smart ass.
Nate, you realize you said that live.
I'm talking to somebody that's
Someone's being a smartass. They're on one today. Didn't all the plates from this morning get washed?
no, they haven't been washed yet.
So they're in the sink.
Yeah. Nothing here. Grounds up what I can. Turn that on. Did you? Let's see. Thank you, Howie. I appreciate that.
not doing that.
Good old Crunchwrap Supreme. Well, guys, I appreciate you watching my channel, my live stream. If you could, go ahead and hit that like button, that thumbs up. I'm going to get going. My battery's almost dead in my camera, and I'm going to get to eating. So, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. And if you want, go ahead and hit that bell notification button. That way you can see next time I get to cooking something. Guys, I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. Hope you had a good Christmas. And until next time, guys. Have a good one.